Hello everyone. Meghan's mega meltdown over Lili. What caused this in Colombia? Tears and tantrums latest. To see that the consequences of the trip to Colombia are not light. Of course, no one can be blamed except for Meghan and Harry's own stupidity. This time, Meghan not only caused trouble for herself, but also dragged her children into it, specifically Lili. We are talking based on assuming that Lili exists, but the truth is, just God knows, for Meghan Markle to, see red. It doesn't take long at all, does it? This is something that we have witnessed, of course, with all of the staff members that leave that Montecito estate. This particular occurrence, however, took place during the most recent false global tour that was conducted in Colombia. There are so many things that have been revealed as a result of that tour, that it is kind of absurd in a sense, since it is obvious that Meghan just wants to do things in her own way. In addition, as we have mentioned quite a few times on this program, it is troublesome, isn't it? When you look at it, and there you are kind of chatting as she did lately on that CBS interview with Jane Pauley about how our children are lovely. They are just amazing. Our children are wonderful. And the only thing you want to do is safeguard them. They are similar to humans and are not visible on tracing paper. They are never seen by anyone. As a direct result of this, there is a great deal of conjecture regarding a wide variety of topics. In a sense, you might say something along the lines of, where would they ever see these particular children? To me, there is never a single instance of a famous buddy being reported as having done so. This is the reason why Meghan really does a good job of creating a sense of mystery surrounding that specific circumstance. In addition to that, this took place in Colombia. Are you tired of Meghan using her children as bait? If you are bored, comment number 1 and vice versa. If you are okay with it, comment number 2. The fact that something took place in Colombia is something that you are aware of. Meghan once again grabbed the microphone like it was a vice and refused to let go. She then decided to regale everyone with that now. It's almost a bit of a secretive story about her writing to the soap company and telling the world how, in fact, she changed the world by writing letters at the age of 11. Of course, we all know that her father, Thomas Markle, the TV director, lighting man or whatever you want to call him, was the one who staged and put together the show. Nevertheless, Meghan is not going to change her tale since she is a firm believer in it. Then, if you remember well, she made the decision to basically tell the people how she came to discover a chapter of pleasure in her life. It was obvious that many were falling asleep, so it did not appear as though the audience had discovered a chapter that brought them delight. Then, she made the decision to bring her work to resistance, in which she discussed the fact that her kid, Lilibet, Lili, Princess Lili, or whatever you want to name her, nobody ever sees her. If you want to call her anything, you may call her anything. In any case, it would appear that she was, she discovered her voice. As a mother, I believe that one of the components of role modeling that I do my best to do is to provide encouragement to our daughter, who, at the age of 3, has discovered her voice. This is something that we are quite pleased with because, as I was saying before, it is the way that we create the conditions that allow for a ripple effect to occur. Yes, you are correct. The point is that a 3-year-old is discovering their voice, and I believe that it is called screaming. That is the problem. On the other hand, Meghan claims that she has discovered her voice. In any case, it is possible that she will start delivering remarks within the next few seconds. Who will know? To tell you the truth, if she is anything like a mother, she will be already holding a microphone by the time she is 5 years old, right? However, this is where things start to become much more complicated behind the scenes because, as you may have noticed, there was a large screen behind Meghan on that stage, and it was reportedly recommended in a really kind manner that perhaps at this time she would want to put up a gorgeous and affectionate image of herself alongside Lili, to make a reference to the fact that she is a mother with Lili. No, it would appear. Oh, no, and no. There was no way that was going to take place. Franny Marquez was left a little bit startled because she would have assumed, you promised to bring the children. Things practically went into meltdown mode, leaving her with a sense of disbelief. At this point, we are not even permitted to display a photo. It was said by that source that Prince Harry was, to put it mildly, pretty enthusiastic about the proposal, but he was, as usual, rejected. And what exactly is the rationale behind that? It is possible that there is nothing that could have been more cruel than sharing a picture with someone as you are gushing about your kid, discovering her voice and being an amazing woman. Nevertheless, you are not going to show them anything. It goes without saying that this just serves to generate even more suspicion and intrigue, as well as the fact that others are naturally curious about the reasons for their extreme level of protection for their 2 children. Whatever the case may be, Meghan's most recent outburst was all over Lili. On the other hand, she was able to make use of her speech in order to acquire some favorable column inches, which were desperately required. Too bad Meghan's condition doesn't allow her to see how pretentious and ridiculous she is. She's too stupid and self-centered to realize that. I feel sorry for her father, who did all he could to give her the best of everything, only for her to thank him the way she is doing, especially since she did not give birth to these lovely children. They need to be removed permanently from the line of succession. I've been saying this for years. In order to be royal, the child must be born from the mother, which must be witnessed. This is why I question King Charles for not straightening this mess out. It should have never gone this far. They know she had a hysterectomy. In fact, the children are off limits. So, what does it matter if we see them? No big deal. They are children that grow up, and life goes on, with or without. I think if there were children, those two would be selling those kids' pictures to the highest bidder. Plus, they would be comparing their children to Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Would be start every day. She would be wanting to piss off Catherine, Princess of Wales, on a daily basis. There are no children, especially it was very rude and hurtful to name their daughter Lilibet. And the fact that no one has seen this child, and she's been finding her voice for 3 years, is total crap. No parent ever says that ridiculous statement about their child. Bar me to say Lili has found her voice at 3, as if it's something unique, and proud she is creating a ripple effect. What a daft thing to say. Certainly, as a narcissist, the Markle woman does not want to share the limelight, even with her own daughter. I honestly wonder why hasn't there been a welfare check on the alleged children. So many people have concerns that you would think this would have been done. It seems odd to raise a daughter to assume she has to be extra special and fight for a voice all the other young children in her country already have. At the same time, it's sad to hear they're raising their son to think he has to hide his voice and just listen to his sister. Shouldn't children be equals and not raised under a gender bias umbrella? I truly thought most people stopped raising children under segregated gender roles over 30 years ago. Meghan says the same meaningless word salad wherever she goes. She just moves a few words around here and there, but uses the same aggravating buzzwords ad nauseum. Maybe she's holding out for a payday with those kids, exclusive pictures, or a docu-series. They're not called Murchie and Lilybucks for nothing. High possibility that Harry and Meghan are providing a good example to their kids. Mommy is in charge. Mommy talks. Daddy listens and obeys, so Archie would be raised to feel like he needs to stay completely in the background. Those children, if there are any, are going to be so messed up. Do you agree with me that if they really do exist, the state of California needs to do a welfare check on those children? They should be taken away from Harry and Em. Neither of them are fit to be parents. However, it is quite simple. They are her revenue, her bargaining chip, and her leverage in blackmailing the royal family. Only one thing here, Meghan forgets it. These kids are indeed real, and when they grow up, they are going to learn it all. And Meghan better start strategizing right now for how to get out of that one. I wish her all the luck in the world. Lili has to be hidden like Archie, as if someone can test their DNA, there would be answers. She's hiding something, probably afraid that everyone will see through their lies when they see the children. It's not an exception to the possibility the kids are with their real parents, and the parents don't want all the publicity brought upon them that Henry and Meghan are seeking. How many years are we going to keep seeing that one photo of Lili sitting in the grass? Allegedly she is 3 now. Only one photo in all that time. How strange. She just creates more negative thoughts when she praises a child whom no one ever sees. Very bizarre. Some things they say sound like they've never seen a human child before, let alone in the process of raising one. Notice how Markle emphasizes the word mother when she speaks of herself as a parent. She's well aware no one thinks she has children. Some of those flowers appear to be begonias. Perhaps she doesn't show pictures to keep the mystery going and hopes to get more media attention. I can't imagine Meghan coping well with any child that age. Poor children. If she's her role model, the child will not be taught any manners. No respect for people's personal space. To push people out of the way. To grab things out of people's hands. To be all about me, and so many more negative traits that I don't even want to think about. Finding her voice as in Tantrums, she has had a great role model for tantrums. In my day, we called them just tantrums. How about you? What are your thoughts? I'm dying to know. So please share in the comments section below. Thank you for watching our video. I hope you like my video. Please do not hesitate to like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye, and I will see you again.